This video will help you learn how to scan documents on the photocopier and make them accessible in Read and Write using the Windows Converter. Go to the photocopier, scan a document, email it to yourself. If you open up First Class, here I have a few. I will open it. There's the attached document. I've created a folder on my desktop that I am going to drag it into and named it appropriately so I know that these are documents that have been scanned. It just makes it easy to find. Here's another one. I take that one, drag it in. I'm done with First Class. I'm going to close First Class now and now look at converting using Read and Write. So Read and Write, it hasn't been launched. You can click on the puzzle piece. The toolbar will drop down. If it's not down, you might just see the puzzle piece at the top. You can click on it, bring it down. And the tool we're going to look for is the Scan tool. We'll click on Scan, and it will open. Now you'll see that it looks for a device, but we're going to actually click on the bottom folder because we're going to select the file from a folder. So we're going to open the folder that we moved the document into, grab it, drag it, and drop it into the space as indicated. We can actually, if it's more than one page, we can say which pages we want, select PDF, and then scan. We'll need to save it somewhere, so now we'll need to give it a file name. So I believe this is a Science 8 document, so this is what it's going to convert it to. Give it a name. Find a location, and again on my desktop, I've created a folder to help me identify these, and I've called it Converted PDFs. So I'm going to save it into that folder, click on Save, and this process can take a little bit of time, and it's going to convert into an OCR, so optical character recognition, which makes it an accessible document in Read and Write. And it'll open up to be used with Windows Read and Write, but we can close it because we'll be using it in Chrome. So we'll just close the window. And we'll try it again. So this time, rather than dragging and dropping, you can see you can also browse to a file. So we'll click on Browse, or select, find the folder that we scanned the document into, the one that we copied it into from First Class. Select it. Once again, make sure it's a PDF. Click on Scan. Provide a file name. Select a location, so the folder you want to save it into, and again we gave this a meaningful name, Converted PDFs, and save. It will once again go through the process of converting, and once again there it is, in color as well. If it was a colored document, it will show in color. So we can close that document. We are now done with the scan feature of Read and Write for Windows, so we can close that. And now we will go into our drive. So we'll open Chrome and we'll go into Google and open our drive. I'm going to create a folder here that I'm going to share with a student who I would like to use this file using Read and Write. So I've created a folder here. I'm going to take that folder now and I'm going to share it with that student who I would like to have access to these documents that have been scanned and that are now accessible. I'll open the folder, find the folder on the desktop that has the scanned PDFs. I'll take both of them and drag them in. You'll see here we have the two documents. We'll open the first one. Now if we don't have PDFs automatically open in Read and Write, we might have to select Open with Read and Write. And here we have our document with the full toolbar with all of the tools that are accessible and can be used. So here we'll just enter Harvey's name. We can move it around. Perhaps the text is too small, we'll make it larger, change the color. And there's other tools here, such as the prediction, the talk and type. Once we're happy with it, we can click on it and move it into the appropriate place. Turn off the tool, and you can see we can also highlight words, use the dictionaries, both the picture and word dictionary. We can click on the highlighter tool, and all the highlighting tools are there, which make both the vocab list builder and the notes collector available, as well as some new tools. And just remember that for others to see the edits on the document, they must too be using Read and Write to view any annotations.